And welcome everyone to this week's Wi-Fi Wednesday. My name is Kevin Z. I am founder and CEO of My Wi-Fi Networks, and we meet here each and every week to talk about the latest and greatest in Wi-Fi marketing, and also share some of the new features and things that we have planned and are in the pipeline. So I'll be honest, guys, like we've been super busy here. We're hammering out a whole bunch of new features here. So as far as the update this week, I'm a little disappointed in myself that, I'm not able to share it live with you as far as, you being able to use it, but I am going to actually give you a sneak peek onto what's coming soon. Everything is in our staging environment. We are just doing our final testing. And as I said, we always want to make sure things are rock solid before we put them in your hands. So what I can do though, is kind of click through at the end of today's call and show you all the new stuff and get you just really excited about the new features that are going to be launching next week. So along with that, we have the training videos, all the stuff I've been meaning to get to, but to be honest, we're hammering out a whole bunch of this stuff. So this is all going to be coming after the release next week. The scheduled reports, the presentations, the graphic elements, the unbranded videos, the academy. Again, we're waiting for these new developments and new features to be launched because it's such a game changer that anything that we would train on now would in fact be outdated as soon as we launch the new stuff. So all that is coming soon as well. We have new support help as far as hotspots and embedded articles. The articles are live right now, so I hope you guys are using those. Let me actually quickly show you what they look like. Whoops, let me just pull up a browser here. So this really helps a lot. I find that if you are, trying to, find your way around and kind of getting into it, and you're like, hey, how do I do this? How do I do that? Oh, sorry guys, let me just get into another account here. And if you're thinking about, where to get help, you could always chat with us. And the fact is, our team is always there to help you. But if you need an answer right away, sometimes you don't want to wait on our team because we do have many customers and we are helping maybe somebody else out at that exact time. So now you can click on this help tab. And this help tab will actually have all of our articles listed right in here. So if you were, let's say, branding your custom domain, we get that question a lot. And let's say you're right in the dashboard, you're right here in branding and you want to do that. If you notice, this automatically splits the screen. So you never leave the screen as one window. You can say custom domain. Here we go, custom URL for dashboard. And all the instructions are right here. So you can go ahead, you can edit, go through your instructions, edit instructions, and this really helps you, kind of guides you throughout the way. And what we're going to do is first perfect this for you guys, and then we're going to offer these unbranded right inside the location dashboards for your clients to have access to as well. So it won't say My Wi-Fi, it'll just be support articles about the dashboard that helps them out, and it'll also help you out because you'll get less questions. Also, we're going to be launching the Getting Started checklists along with all the new releases. The Bootcamp is coming right after the releases as well, as soon as we get all that stuff live. And again, if you're interested, write Bootcamp. I'm going to be doing a scan of everybody who commented hashtag Bootcamp inside the Facebook group, and I'll be giving you guys first invite to that. We also have a new company website that we are launching, and actually I can maybe give you guys a really quick sneak peek at that. Now, this is for us, this is for My Wi-Fi Networks. We are going to be planning another one for you guys very soon. So this is what we have for My Wi-Fi. This really talks more about our brand and the people we work with. This is going to be live very soon. This is particularly useful for affiliates, those who send us traffic. As you guys know, you get recurring commission off anybody you send to us to sign up with us. And this new brand, our new logo, slightly refined logo, as you can see, a little bit more sharp and more modern. Everything's going to be revised and optimized, probably live next week. So we'll be letting you guys know about all that. And again, we're going to be using this new brand to allow you guys, if anyone who wants to refer people to us, this will help you obviously refer people in a better way. But in addition, we're going to be taking a lot of these new elements and giving them to you so you can also use them. And we have a whole bunch of new graphics as well to kind of refresh the brand and refresh kind of what we're looking at here. Specifically, something I'm really proud of is the features page. So when you think about all the features that our system has, this lays them out all right, nice and really nicely. So as you can see, a lot of this stuff is stuff that you need to communicate with your clients. So now that you'll have some new talking points to talk about, you'll have all these new integrations that you can talk about. There'll be pages on each integration type, so you can print that out and take it to your client. Something that you can say, hey, use MailChimp and TripAdvisor. Well, here's a great way to use that. And then client access, those who are on the agency plan or automate plan, gets access to the sub users. So this talks about the access that your sub users can also have in the system. So that's being launched very soon. In addition to all the brand new features, something I never really talked about before today, and now it's a good time where I'm going to dive over and show you some of the new features that we have in the dashboard. So this is some of the new releases that we have prepared for you guys is primarily is reports. So you'll notice when we go live with it, the analytics section will have a new area called reports. And here you can create specific reports. You can filter, you can change the color, you can change the color scheme. If you want to change specific colors on your charts and graphs, I mean, this is pretty awesome. You can match the brand of your client. So let's say your client wants a specific color scheme. You can show or hide elements. Let's say something is not as sexy as you want it to be. You can just remove that. You can also move the elements around. So if you want to say, hey, first I want to show, let's say they're a larger network. I want to show all locations. Or if they're just one location, I don't need to show that. I can just show this. So you can customize this as you want. You set a name for it. You can edit your header, change your header style, put your own content and data in there. So it's really nice and clean. And then once you save this report, you have a preview. You can actually, let me just go back to that because there's some other features I didn't show you about right in here. So once you're editing your report, you can also print it really nicely. So this will give you a print view with your logo up here as well. So it's all really nice. And this is something you can print, save as a PDF. But the coolest part of this is that, again, if you need the sub-user access to be able to manage this, so agency plan, automate plan, or higher, you can then over here set up your reports and send them automatically to your clients. Okay, so this is the coolest thing, I think, where you can actually go into your users, you can actually set reports for them, and yeah, and it's very cool. So we're going to show you about all that stuff when it's live. In addition to this very cool addition. Now, a lot of you guys have been asking for a bunch of things when it comes to the campaign builder. So everything from, let's, create from Facebook page. Let's use like McDonald's. So we have McDonald's to start. As you see, the layout has changed a little bit. So now things are a little bit more organized. You can, change this. It also gives us room to add more features here. You can change the background colors. You can change the header, the logo, all that stuff. But what's really cool is we also have new styles. So this has been requested by a lot of people. For example, if you wanted to have, and we're obviously still working on this, so a lot of these will be responsive. You can change it from, you can change, first of all, your button radius. So those who don't want to have rounded corners, who rather have square corners, had that request a lot. So now you can go fully rounded, which was default before, but now if your brand is a little bit more like that, you can very nicely do that. You can also change the app style if you want to have, for example, you have multiple login options. You can lay them out like that, and will allow you to have more customizations, change the icon size, things like that. Or we'll actually blow this out to be wide. As you know, guys, we're still working on this, so it'll be ready really soon. But that is a cool thing that has been requested that we now will support. In addition, we've had the request to change the order of these elements. So now you can, if you want to have the text on top or the like box on top and then the text under, you can now reorder all the elements on the thank you page. And we're also going to be adding a ton more of embeddable widgets, Instagram, Shopify, all kinds of different types of embedded tools that you can have over here that allow you to customize the engagement on the thank you page. Also on redirects, as you know, we have these options. We're going to be adding a whole bunch more, and now these are laid out in a way that you can easily see them and easily customize these as you go. Ad server unchanged, and everything else is pretty unchanged over here because, to be honest, nothing has to be updated. One thing that we are adding is we're allowing you to set a Facebook pixel ID one time. So if you have one pixel ID that you want to use across multiple campaigns, you don't have to remember, hey, what's that pixel ID? You'll not have that as a drop down. So you can very easily just click there and drop in your Facebook pixel ID, and it's awesome. There's about another like 30 little tiny improvements throughout the platform that I don't need to go through. I actually forget. There's so many of them. We've been holding off on doing a major upgrade to our system. Those who are wondering about the analytics as well, there was some discrepancy on some of the numbers that came up in one chart versus the other. That's all been fixed. It will all be launched live next week. We've actually refactored the entire analytics dashboard to make things super fast, super relevant, and everything's all 100% accurate. That being said, that is kind of all the big stuff that we have planned. If you have any questions, let us know. I'm going to leave some time open right now for some Q&A. But that's a lot of the big stuff that we've been working on for quite some time. That's what we're going to be launching very soon. So I don't see any questions that have come in yet. I see a bunch of wow, that's amazing. A bunch of compliments, so thank you for all that. Anything I can get to now, that'd be awesome. Otherwise, our chat support is always available. And the hashtag is Bootcamp. Those who are wondering who want to be registered for that training, you type that in the Facebook page under this Facebook Live, and that's how I will find you guys later. And yeah, I don't have any questions. I think we're going to be going live with these new releases likely early next week. We don't like to release stuff near the end of the week, so we're almost ready. We just, Thursday, Friday, there's no point to do it before the weekend. We'd rather have it done on Monday or Tuesday. So that is our plan. And yeah, we are also planning some new TP-Link firmwares in addition to some different ways to integrate with other devices. And we also have 2 more devices that we're going to be releasing in our store. Not anytime soon, I would say, like 2 to 3 months. But I just want to give you guys a heads up on that. Obviously, a lot of the hardware that you're using right now works great, but we are going to be giving you guys some other options for some more powerful, larger installs and dual band kind of stuff. All right, guys, I think that's it for this week. I got to get back to work because we got a lot of stuff to do here. But if you have any questions, I'm always available. Just put it to my attention at support@wifi-supportdesk.com, or you can send an email to support@mywifi.io. All that comes to me and the team as well. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us live. I look forward to you guys using all these new features next week, and I'll be letting you know as soon as everything goes live. I will likely set a special event. Probably not a Wi-Fi Wednesday, but another day we will have a private training where I'll actually walk you through all of those new features in detail so you can start using them for your business. All right, guys, thanks so much for joining me. That's Kevin Z. My name is Kevin Z. That's the new features that we have, and I hope you guys enjoyed that. Anyways, hope to see you on the inside of My Wi-Fi Networks, and I'll see you there. Bye-bye.